histogram. So first of all, we will take quantity. For this visualization or histogram creation, we are using samples per store dataset which shipped with Tableau. So first we will drag this quantity measure to the column. Once we drag the quantity measure to the column, the default aggregation type or aggregation function for this is sum. Now click on show me. Here it will show the preferred views depend on this only one measure in the field. So depending on that, it is showing that you can use horizontal bars or histogram. We can build histogram when we are having only one measure. So I will click on this histogram and see things got changed in our visualization. So first of all, I will minimize this show me and select the entire view. Okay, so what things got changed? See again here, if we undo this, I have dragged the quantity measure to the columns field, and from show me I have choose histogram view. So see here, initially the aggregation function is sum, but once I select histogram, the things got changed. So what things got changed? Let's see that. Let's identify them. First of all, here, three things happen after we click the histogram icon in show me. So what are that three things that we will see? First, the view changes to show vertical bars with continuous x-axis. Okay, view has been got changed. Here we are having vertical bars. Okay, and on x-axis we are having the marks from 1 to 14 or 50. Okay, and y-axis is continuous axis. This is discrete axis, x-axis, and y-axis is a continuous axis with values from 0 to 5000. Okay, now what is the second change? The quantity measure which we have placed on column shelf, and which has by default aggregated function as sum. This one, the quantity measure which we placed on column shelf with default aggregated sum function as a sum is being replaced by a continuous quantity bin dimension. This is a dimension now. See here, if you see in the data pane, you can identify here one dimension field got added, that is quantity, and in front of it the symbol is of histogram. See here, and it is indicated that this is a quantity bins are created. Okay, so this is the second change, that in column shelf it will become measure has been converted to continuous quantity dimension, bin dimension. And why we are calling it as a continuous? Because the color is green. Okay, now if you want to change these bins, how to change these bins? You can go here, click on drop down arrow and edit. See here, new field name is quantity bin, size of bin is 1.66. You can change it to 2. Okay, and minimum size is from 1 is 1 and maximum size is 14. What is the difference between these two? Is 13. Minimum, maximum minus minimum. Okay, and count distinct. How many different distinct values are there? 16 distinct values are there. See, we have changed the bin size from 1.66 to 2. So let's see. the view got changed, the size of the bar got changed. Okay, like this we can edit the pin in data pane. And what is the third change? See, we have just one quantity measure into the column shelf. Then how this row shelf measure has been added? See here, the quantity measure which we have added into the column shelf is now moved to the row shelf, and the default application function which is found previously, it has been changed to count. CNT means count. Okay, so it is showing the count row, it is showing the count, how many quantities are there for each bar. Okay, see here, count of quantity from 0 to 1, 0 to 2, as we have selected or we have chosen the size of the bar as 0 to 2. So 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, like this. And for each bar, how many quantities are there? From 0 to 2, it is 933. From 2 to 4, it is 4875. Now let's see per category what is the change. So drag this category dimension to the color mark card. See the change. Okay, now we want to see for each category we can see the count of quantity. Okay, now we want to see the values on the bar. So use control and drag this field from row to quantity label. We have dragged the count quantity field or measure from rows to the label marks card. So it is reflecting the value on each bar. Okay, see here, as these are so small, value is not represented here, or it cannot fit in this bar. So what is this quantity bin? This is the number of the bin, zeroth bin, and the count for this bar is 555. Count of this bar is, that is furniture category, how many quantity is there? 204. So similarly here in furniture category, this is the quantity bin of second bin is this, and count of quantity is 1056. Now here we are showing the number of count of the quantity. Okay, let's consider we want to show the percentage of total, how much each quantity has been contributed to the each overall percentage. So percentage of total. Now here overall percentage of whole of this visualization is 100%. But if we want to see the percentage, 100% for each bar, each one of these bars should show the values in 100%. Means for this zeroth bin it should be 100%, for second bin this should be 100%, for fourth bin this should be 100%. Like this, if we want to show, then click on this text label drop down, count quantity, and click on edit tableau calculation from percentage of total, and as it is done by, as it is done table across. Now we want to do for each bar. So select compute using cell and see the changes. When it is table across, it is showing 10.36% for furniture in second bin. But once we select the cells, it is showing 21%, 21.66%. Close this. So if you add all this percentage for each bar, it will be 100% for each bar. For this whole bar, it will be 100%. For this whole bar, it will be 100%. Okay. So like this, we have created the histogram of number of percentage of quantity per category. Okay, thank you.